Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. I had to get on here tonight, dude. This is going to be a long form of my live. This is the first time I've done this. I've usually been doing just one figure at a time. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you can tell that I'm probably still new to this whole live thing. Even though I'm a guest panelist on the 1/6 Scale Man Show, Say What Wednesday, as well as Comic Book Talk with friends on Mondays. So used to doing it, but on my own show, I'm not used to doing the long form thing. And dude, I had to make an exception. In fact, the name of this episode is kind of jacked up because I didn't even know what to name it because I'm doing multiple figures. I usually do just one figure at a time, but I had to do it because three of my favorite properties, well, it was two for sure, that's high on the list. And then they released, Hot Toys released blogger photos for the Amazing Spider-Man, which is a pretty big deal. I already have that figure, the earlier version, the first release, the 1.0 as it is. What's up, Pedro? But the second one is obviously better. The 2.0 looks better. I can't lie. It looks better. But for some reason, I'm not super motivated to get that one. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. But we're going to look at the pictures here just to make sure. But the first figure we're going to go over, which I had to, is Eric Draven, baby. This Crow figure, man. Jeez, y'all. This is abnormally dope. Now, we had already seen what they had, some kind of toy festival, I believe. I forgot where it was from. But we saw that Kaustic Plastics had dropped photos of this actually on display at a convention. So it was the rawest photos, not done up probably like these are, right? Like these are studio shots. But we actually saw the prototype actually out in the public. And dude, even those pictures were phenomenal. So the expectation was already high. And look at this bad boy. I just recently pre-ordered the Frankenstein from this series. I was hoping it was going to hit Sideshow. For some reason, I don't know if it's a trust Sideshow as much, but just their payment plan just works for me. I trust their payment plans. I'm so used to using that. So I did pre-order Frankenstein directly from Kaustic Toys, Plastic versus Sideshow. I couldn't wait because I'm scared it wasn't going to hit and it was going to sell out. The Crow fits that as well. As soon as this thing drops, I don't care where it's at, I'm pre-ordering this. This just looks realistic, y'all. And I feel crazy because this is another figure that I had. I had the Sideshow version that I thought was decent, man. I liked it until I saw this one. And I actually got the other one signed by James O'Barr. So I got a story with that one. But James O'Barr actually came to the Comic-Con here in Atlanta twice, the last 2 years. So hopefully he comes next year. Hopefully we get this figure before next year, first of all. That's the first hope, that we get this one soon enough because you know how these toys are. It might not be till the end of next year. But if we get this before the next Comic-Con, dude, I plan on getting this one signed, the base of it signed by the creator of The Crow, James O'Barr, man. But anyways, dude, this is dope. I wonder if it comes with the diorama, with the window. Bro, if this comes with the window, man. Jeez, yo. Anyways, looks right out of the movie. Super dope. And I feel like even these pictures still ain't showcasing the greatness of this thing yet. But look at the leather. Looks real good. Looks realistic. Where are you out in Dallas? Yeah, man. Dude, he's been making his rounds, man. James, hey, yo, if you get an opportunity to chop it up with him, do it. Yo, he was very, 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 very quiet. So I didn't get a lot of conversation. But he signed the base of my figure for free. I asked him to sign that, and he looked at me and was like, I'm not gonna make you pay for just my signature. It was like how humble is that? He actually did not make me pay for his signature on the base of the figure. But I ended up buying some prints and had him sign that just so I can pay. It was like, come on, dude, I got to pay for something, man. I just spent, I don't know how much money for Robert Englund's signature and C3PO, C3PO's signature as well. So it was like, bro, come on. So I had to, man. But real sweet dude, man. If you get a chance to meet him. Anyways, let me get through these pictures. Dude, it's done, bro. I'm buying it. There's no way around it, man. Dude, I was just on a show talking about I wasn't buying, that I was gonna take a break. But dude, this is an amazing figure, yo. The leather is impressive, but of course the head sculpt, you know what it is, and it's the subtleties with the flesh tones coming through the makeup. I think is selling it the most. I would have to take another closer look at my other one. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like the paint isn't perfect. I think the other one I can see where it starts to turn flesh tone around where the scalp is. So it's got that, but it's around the eyes, the nose, just certain areas where the paint, the white paint isn't perfect. Is really selling the realism. I don't know if I like that face he's making, though. It looks super realistic, but I don't know if I like that. Oh, come on, bro. Dude, I feel like they just took a picture of this man, Brandon Lee, and trying to convince me that this is an action figure, bro. Son, look at the eyes, yo. The paint, this is super real, dog. The rooted hair. Jeez, man. This does not look like, I hate to even use the word toy. As a collector, I feel like toy is a bad word. I hate using the word toy, but I'm going to use it in this sense only to say that this does not look like a toy at all. Jeez, man. This is dope. You got all the natural weathering. The boots look kind of dirty. Loving that. Got the shotgun that he got from the store, right? These are cool. And of course, with the grayscale, these are toned down photos. So this is just to let us know that this bad boy looks good in regular light. It's lit perfectly. There's no shadows, so we can see how good he looks. Okay, the grit doesn't look that bad there. Grit doesn't look that bad. So it all dependent on the pose. I don't remember that face. I don't remember him making that face. I remember him doing something like that, but I don't quite remember that face either. Okay, we back at the beginning? I think we're back at the beginning. So it's only a handful of photos here, dude, but come on. Look at that close up. That's it right there. Dude, that's it. We got to have it. Yo, not only that, but then the blacks on the lips. It ain't black. You see the red. This is, oh my God, bro. This is it. Y'all done did it. Kaustic Plastic. Y'all might be my favorite. The Boris Karloff joint, off the chain, man. I wish I had got the Bela Lugosi, the Dracula. I know they released the Dracula. I seen someone recently on Facebook getting the Phantom of the Opera, I believe. So Kaustic Plastic they've been doing it with these figures. We saw a Conan 2 on display. So I hope the Conan I gotta get, man. I missed the Conan. I had a Conan pre-ordered on Sideshow. I forgot what the name of the company was, but I had a Conan on pre-order. I want to say I had him on pre-order for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Already paid off. It was just the shipping. Was supposed to release, and then I got a message saying it was discontinued completely. So almost had an Arnold Schwarzenegger 1/6 scale Conan figure, and it slipped. But in this case, I think I'm glad it did, because the one that Kaustic Plastic is doing is off the chain, dog. Yo, super dope. All right, let's take a look. We got the Goblin King photos. Let me see. Yeah, boy. So Goblin King's a little bit different, man. So this is more closer to the childhood. This is childhood nostalgia. Well, a lot of it is, but this is something, man. I went to the movies with my mom. One of my first comic books, they had a graphic novel or a comic book version of this that I had. Of course, you don't add that when you're collecting Spiderman and Wolverine #1. Dude, I've had the first Punisher appearance. I've had some dope joints in my collection, and still to this day have some pretty dope stuff in my collection. So Labyrinth doesn't quite fit that, but you got to understand, dude, it was comic books was comic books. You know what I'm saying? It was a comic book of a movie I loved. So you had that, the Jim Henson element, bro. Jim Henson is the first person that I understood death, really. Like, that's one of the first people, like, before even one of my family members had died, or at least that I had that understanding when my family members died. Like, Jim Henson was the first time someone passed away and it was like, yo, this is for real. John Candy was the second one around that same time. Might have been a few years later, but dude, Jim Henson was a big deal because we knew Jim Henson. You know what I'm saying? You knew him as Kermit. You knew the Bert and Ernie element with him and Frank Oz. And you knew him outside the character. There was a lot of interviews. You heard his voice. Of course, his voice wasn't far removed from Kermit's voice. So Labyrinth was dope. It was part of that legacy. You had the puppetry taken to the next level. And dude, this man right here, the Goblin King, was just ill, bro. Was just super ill. And more importantly, dude, the art of this character, of this figure particularly. Like, look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt is what's doing it, to be honest with you, because the suits are 80s, man. Like this, the suit in this was well designed. Ain't dissing the design at all, but I'm looking through this. Let me see. Like, that outfit, bro. I mean, really, it's some spandex. You know what I'm saying? It's a spandex and some doped out leather sweater. You know what I'm saying? This is something I could go to the store and buy this outfit right now, probably, if I wanted. You would never see, because I rap. I could never wear nothing like this. But the head sculpt is what's doing it here, man. Let me go back. I'm all over the place. This picture is kind of blurry, but the hair, again, it's rooted hair. So I'm waiting to look for the prices of these, but these might be worth it, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. A price tag on these might be worth it. Nostalgia plus craftsmanship. Oh, he actually comes with a goblin. It's dope. So, and I wanted the dioramas because I know the Frankenstein came with a diorama, a base that with the background and everything. So hopefully, I'm guessing the same thing will happen with this because they're showing the base clearly, and yep, it's in the same base. So that'd be dope if we get this background. Okay, this is cool with the cape and everything. Now the outfit is starting to have some flair. You got the little collar joints, man, the little leather straps going, everything. This is it, yo. The cape is kind of torn, got some weathering in the cape. This is it, yo. This is the outfit. It's a fly outfit, bro. It's a fly outfit, man. If anybody tell you otherwise, man, they lying, man. They lying to you. All right. I like this close-up. This is my favorite one. This is dope. Again, looking at the detail, the discoloring of the leather, just making it look real. Everything about this is dope. I haven't seen anything, at least yet, to say whether it's real leather or not. Of course, that's a big deal now because, yo, leather outfits, you got outfits that start flaking. I've seen some horrible stuff. Hasn't happened to me yet, but I have seen it happen to figures that I have with other people. So the material is very, very important. But, dude, again, this is dope. The gloves even look realistic. I'm sure it's molded plastic, but look at the gloves, yo. The wrinkles in it. That looks real. It looks like he's rocking gloves, yo. All right. Yep, gotta have the little ball, right? Gotta have it, yo. The globe, crystal, whatever you call it, yo. Gotta have that. That's dope. All right, the clock. All right, we're just going back in circles, man. So again, super dope figure, bro. Jeez, man. All right, Pedro's hitting me up with the info, baby. Kaustic claimed to use only premium materials, which means we should be good with the material. And again, I believe it, man. I believe it so far, bro. I feel like, dude, they're making quite a name for themselves. Again, that Frankenstein is crazy, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything. I don't have any of the figures they released before, but I haven't heard anything bad about their previous releases either. And it just feel like it's getting better. The Boris Karloff is off the chain. It's off the chain, dude. Like, I'm stepping outside of my collection to get that. Even though I grew up on the Universal Monsters, man. So it's in my realm of stuff that I love, but I haven't collect. No, that's not true. I've got NECA. I've got all the Universal monsters in NECA form. So it's only a natural progression to get the 1/6 scale version of these, which I will be. Kaustic Plastic, man. Feel like a Kaustic Plastic commercial. You guys are dope. Send me some free figures or something. All right. What else we got? So the last thing, which again, I've already given a preview saying that it's not my most exciting. Oh, hold on. Just a little bit of information before I leave. So there's no release date for the Labyrinth figure, but pre-orders coming by the end of November for the Crow. So they're saying that the Crow figure will be coming soon. The Labyrinth has opened. Are you ready to get lost in it? Step into the magic straight from the lab. Yo, so I don't know. Is Labyrinth already? Yeah, we'll look at it. I don't know if Labyrinth is already available. We'll take a look at it. But it is promising that the Crow figure, Eric Draven, will be available for pre-order at the end of November. So that is right around the corner. Okay, let's jump into the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, again, this is already, I think I probably already did a video saying, preview of this coming. These are actually the blogger photos, the go-to people for the blogger photos. So, dude, I think it's dope. Now, I have beef with this Spider-Man figure. I actually enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I enjoyed both of them, to be honest with you. There was a lot, in my opinion, that they did right. I felt like Andrew Garfield's acting was one of them. You got to understand, going from the Tobey Maguire movies to this one, I love his joking style. The Spider-Man comics book that I read, he was always joking the villain. He was always talking while fighting. Tobey did some talking, but I'm going to be honest with you, it sounded like a voiceover. Like it felt like it was disconnected from the character, and it wasn't a lot of funny jokes. Whereas in this one, dude, when he fought the lizard in the high school, I think there was a scene where he was banging him up against the lockers, and he was saying, "Do you give up?" Or so this is some kind of joke, some kind of quip that was there that I thought was just like, dude, this is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man from the comic book. The basketball tights, the Spider-Man outfit made out of basketball material. I get it. Wasn't my favorite, but dude, Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2 gave us like almost a Todd McFarlane accurate Spider-Man costume. Like, in my opinion, the most accurate Spider-Man costume to date on film. Follow close behind by the most recent Spider-Man was there, but that's Amazing Spider-Man 2 was it. I finally got that figure. I got the 2.0 of that one because I missed the 1.0. I got the 1.0 of this one. And so a whole bunch of talking, right? But let me tell you, one of the things I didn't like about this figure was the joints. As you can see here, you can see the joints, clearly see the joints. It's like the material doesn't go all the way. It's not a seamless look, which might be a problem with most of the Spider-Man figures, but something about this outfit, to me, it feels worse. Also, where the head sculpt connects to the body, you can just clearly see where the plastic, where that connection is, that crease is, or where the change of material. I'm looking at it here. You can't really tell that much. So on the old figure, it's actually plastic. Like the collar piece is plastic, and then it goes into this rubbery outfit material. This one doesn't look as bad, but you can see that seam on the neck. You can just see it. It's huge, dog. You know what I mean? So those are two things that I didn't like. And then I'm looking at these. My problem with this Spider-Man, with a couple of Spider-Man figures, but this one in particular, it starts to look like a toy. Like, this looks like a 1/12 figure. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have that shrunken down human element with the mask on. It looks toyetic. This picture doesn't look bad, but most of these pictures, even that one, it's almost like you can see the toyness of it. You can see where the joints is, how it's connected. You know what I'm saying? Even like it looks all right. Some of it looks better than I remember. It looks better than the old one. I'll give you that. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep the old one. I don't think I'm going to upgrade. I don't think I'm going to get this bad boy. It might already be sold out. It might be too late, man. This might be all for me even saying that I want it, right? Like me saying I don't want it, it can easily look at me right now and say, I don't want you either. I'm sold out. But this is dope. Yeah, I like the way the masks look here. Yeah, you know, and I don't remember if it was all plastic. I ended up putting the Andrew Garfield head sculpt on my Spider-Man like this. For years, I had the mask on, but I end up getting Amazing Spider-Man 2.0, rocked him with the mask, and I end up putting the Andrew Garfield head sculpt on this guy. So I don't have this mask. Head sculpt is phenomenal. We can talk about the head sculpt. The head sculpt does look good. I think we're back at the beginning. Nah, we still got some ways to go. I do think the head sculpt is dope. Way, way dope. I'm not gonna lie. Got the scratches, the battle scars on them. This is dope. Skateboard camera. So this looks realistic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So maybe it's just the mask, yo. Just seeing the whole thing together. The head sculpt here is giving it an element of realism. Also, I think the camera, the skateboard, having those real world elements that they're able to weather and make look real with all the details on the camera. This looks good and making the whole figure look more realistic. Yeah. So definitely wasn't the photographers. I think this is the same photographer from earlier. It's just something about, I don't know, the poses maybe too. You know what I'm saying? The other poses were more in the Spider-Man poses. You can start to see, you know, start to see again the toyeticness of the figure, you know, depending on what pose it is. Because this isn't that bad, even though I can still see them pegs in the wrist. I don't like that. All right, cool. This is more lit. Doesn't look bad, y'all. Don't look bad. All right, I don't like this background. For some reason, I don't like these photos. That's saying, yeah, I don't. I really don't. Ain't the worst thing. It's cool, little book bag effect. Again, it's something toyetic. That book bag doesn't quite look real to me, in my opinion. Just my opinion, man. Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me. All right, that's dope. That's a pose we saw from the movie after he had got captured, I believe. See, there we go. Back to being toyetic. Something just weird looking. I don't know, in the shoulders, something. I can't call it. This one looks completely toyetic, mostly because of the background. So it might just be the photos, but some of the, like that looks like, yeah. This is dope. Yeah, look at the hands, man. Hands all plasticky looking compared to the suit. Yeah, man, it might be. It's crazy because, like I said, I like the movie. I like the movie. Like the suit in the second one better. Ooh, got the little web where he had got cut or something, right? He had put the spider web on his leg to cover up the scar or cover up the bleeding, stop the bleeding. This is decent. Comes with the pole. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's cool. Like I said, it's no secret. I already told you guys I'm probably not getting this one. Even though some of the pictures are looking better. If somebody bought this for me and it showed up at the door, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely keep it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't god awful where I would just throw it away. But yeah, Pedro mentioned that he can't look up. Yeah, that's possible. The Empire Strikes Back pole. Yeah. Hey, the little background. Yo, dude, I ain't even peeped that, yo. Oh my Lord, it looks almost exactly like that. And I got one of those. I got that first Bespin Luke Skywalker, Empire Strikes Back Skywalker that came with the platform. That's dope. Yeah, man. Dude, it ain't awful. Oh, I got the mask. I think my old one didn't come with the mask. That was one thing I wanted. So I got him displayed without the mask, but he doesn't have where he can hold the mask in his hand or something, where I feel like all the more recent Spider-Man figure releases have that. I wish they had that with that. Is it worth getting this one? Nah, son. Nah, look at that. We're back to that toyetic look, man. See, I'm not crazy, right? That doesn't look like a person. It looks like a toy. Not bad, dude. It's all on how you posing it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pointing out the negative, but it is a good looking figure. You know what I mean? It's good. That looks good. It's a good looking figure. It's just I already got. Love that pose, obviously. Oh, he comes with the handcuffs. Boy, you got to be a rich individual to be able to afford buying this figure just to put handcuffs on him and have him sitting down. Like that's wild stuff, man. What if he comes with that sewer base? With that concrete base. That's cool base. Dude, anyways, man, he's dope. That one picture is the only picture with the handcuffs. Oh, look at the details on the camera. Dope. Roach with a jacket. What's up, baby? Man. Yeah, dude. It's cool. Skateboard's cool. We looked at it. It's a lot of pictures. So, what is this saying? Is it saying that it's dark? No, it's blogger photos, so it's the same photos. I don't know what it's saying here. If I put a light on it, the eyes light up, or the eyes look like they do whatever. I don't get this one. It's cool. Details in the eyes was dope. This is cool, of course. It's movie poster stuff, man. So see that crease in the neck? That's one of the things, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I understand it's a necessity. And now that Pedro Lopez done fully put the Empire Strikes Back thing in my head. That's all I'm seeing now when I see the base. But this is dope. That's the last picture. This is dope, man. You know, hey, so only because I already got one is the only reason I ain't thinking. Now, if it goes on sale, I really like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man enough to cop this, but this is the new selective me. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I'm not being selective enough, but the new selective me says I got to be selective, and I've already got one of these figures that look good enough. But I can tell you right now, my Amazing Spider-Man figures, not only is the detail less, it's not so much as the details. Those figures were smaller. Like the scaling wasn't quite right. So he is the smallest figure in my collection, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Even over the newer Spider-Man figures who looks like a child. Tom Holland looks smaller. I want to say he's smaller, just skinnier, just a smaller scale figure. And you can tell it wasn't scaled properly in comparison to the other figures. So that's the only reason I would think about upgrading, even though there's some other upgrades to this figure, but mostly it would be just because of the size of the other one. Now, Spider-Man 2, absolutely love Spider-Man 2, bro. Love that costume. But again, I already got the 2.0. But if they came out with a 3.0 and it looked better, I would buy that one. Right? That's a beautiful figure. But anyways, look, I'm talking. Y'all didn't even see what I'm looking at. I went back and looked at the pictures. But I think it's dope. Roach with a jacket, I'm thinking about getting this. Yeah, man. Dude, I as of now, I think I'm going to pass, but we'll see, man. If it drops and it's still available, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? It's a money thing. I think I got so many figures on pre-order. They're like little car payments, man. I think I'm good this month. I think I got them all paid off. But I got another round, including Blade and I think RoboCop 2 that starts up again around February or March timeframe, where some of those payments start. I might go ahead and just pay them off now. But yeah, man. So I got a lot on pre-order, but I think I'm done for paying now until next year. So I might be okay. But that's not true because I got a DeLorean from Blitzway on pre-order that's costing me. I got the Blitzway Ghostbuster figures, all of them, for a lot of money. And I'm making payments on the Batwing. That is a lot. So actually, I do got a lot of money that's still going out. Pedro Lopez, I just received and opened the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile. And you gonna put the old one in the recycle bin? Dude, I think I still got, but can y'all see it? Y'all still got one of mine. I got more than one, right? I got two of them, man. So I got one inside a case in there, and I got two Hot Toys 89 Batmobiles. I need to get rid of this one. This one has some scuff marks on it. I bought it that way because I bought that one used after it had sold out. But I got the second release in glass, and then I got the Jazz Inc. Batmobile upstairs. You're absolutely right, dude. The Jazz Inc. is superior, and it's going to be hard to sell the Hot Toys one. Like this one having scuff marks. Dude, I think you can still get a Hot Toys Batmobile on Sideshow and Big Bad Toy Store. Actually, I think they're still for sale for $600. So it doesn't make sense to sell this. If I sell it, especially locally, they might give me $200-$300 for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't willing to give it up for that amount yet. So I'm gonna sit on it for a little while longer. But yeah, one of them's got to go. This one right here is taking up space 100%, man. So it's gonna have to go eventually. But recycle bin, man, that's a big turn, baby. That's a big step, man. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but I understand your excitement though. The 89, the Jazz Inc. Batmobile is, dude, it's that nice, yo. If y'all don't, that thing more than anything in my collection, that looks like something that was shrunk down. That it looks like an actual car, dude. I don't know if it's the paint, the clear coat, what they did to it, but that Jazz Inc. Batmobile is ridiculous, y'all. And I can't wait to get the Batwing in to see what that looks like. But anyways, man, that's it for me, dude. Again, I thought it was dope. The Crow figure is the standout. You know what I'm saying? The Labyrinth, the Goblin King one is a must. It's a nostalgia piece. I don't think I would be sad if I missed that one. I plan on getting it. But if for some reason I don't get Jereth, I you know what I'm saying? I'll live. The Crow, I gotta have that Crow figure, man. I gotta have the Crow. I'm getting the Crow. It's happening. We're gonna make it happen. But let me know what you guys think, man. Did any three of these figures stand out? Did you already got the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man on pre-order? You still thinking about it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And what's up with the Crow and the Labyrinth figures? Man, do they need to make more from the Labyrinth? You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, you got to make more from the Labyrinth. How you don't do Jennifer Connelly? That chick was beautiful when I was growing. That chick was gorgeous, especially in that movie. That was it, man. Dictated. She was gorgeous at that time period. She wasn't touching Vanity though. Check out Vanity, man. Vanity was beautiful at that time, too. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Yay or nay? Thinking about comping them? Nah, you think it's whack? Do you got Kaustic Plastic other figures? Let me know about that, man. Yay or nay? Are you impressed with what they've done so far? Looking forward to what they're going to do, whatever the case may be. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Also, if you like this particular video, please do the homie a favor. Hit the like button. Also, hit the bell notification button. That way you get notified every time I drop one of these videos or any video on my site. What else? Also, dude, I got a song called World Away I just did a music video for, man. Check it out. It's on Spotify under Master Wiz. I think I got a link in the bio that got my music page, my Spotify page. Go check it out, man. The music video is on YouTube. I ought to post it on here. It might be too deep to post on here. There's a little sci-fi element to it. But more importantly, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.